So maybe I was wrong. I kind of feel like the HPI Racing Forza 3.5 is their best vehicle to date. I just picked one of these up. I am driving this, doing a lot of testing and stuff and making some modifications. I feel like this is a really good platform. A lot of people think the Savage is the best HPI Racing they ever made, but maybe I was wrong, and what's actually best is this guy right here. The WR8 Nitro from HPI. This is actually my very first Nitro 10th scale. It's also my very first rally vehicle. So special shout out to WR8 for sponsoring this series of videos. They are a big fan of Nitro vehicles. They're a big fan of HPI Racing. They've been supporting the channel for years now. So check them out. We do have a 5% off coupon code, and you can pick up this or pretty much any other vehicle, whether you want an HPI Racing or you're on Team Rally or an X-Ray or a Tamiya or something like that. We do have that 5% off coupon code. It will apply to the entire store, so anything you buy will get that discount. They have really cheap shipping throughout Europe, so definitely if you live in Europe, it's going to be pretty economical as well. So check them out. We'll have a link in the description below. But the WR8 Nitro, it is a 1/10 scale Nitro vehicle based off the Subaru Impreza, I guess the 2001 World Rally Championship winning vehicle. So the WR obviously stands for World Rally. I've never had a Nitro vehicle. I actually almost bought one of these in real life, an Impreza WRX STI. When it was in this sort of bug-eyed style, I liked the vehicle. I was going to buy it. It had the 2.5 liter motor. Ended up actually picking up a Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 9 instead because they changed the styling on this. They kind of went to this falcon-eyed styling, which I really didn't like, so I ended up buying the Mitsubishi. But this is a car I almost bought. Was really testing it and driving it, and really was seriously thinking about buying one. I do like the electric blue with the gold rims. That's kind of the classic Impreza look. So yeah, let's take a look at this vehicle and see what comes inside the box. Okay, we got everything out of the box. It just held down with a couple zip ties, but looking at the vehicle, it does come with the TF41 radio, which is actually probably my favorite HPI Racing radio. I do like this one a lot. Great for Nitro, especially because it has the endpoint adjustment on the throttle side, which a lot of radios do not have. It does have the collapsible antennas, maybe the only thing that's kind of I don't like, but great radio overall. I think it's excellent. It does come with 8 AA, so I guess 4 for the transmitter, 4 probably for the receiver. Some extra pistons, some extra, looks like maybe servo spacers or something. I don't know, preload spacers for the shocks, some basic tools, a T-wrench. So yeah, pretty much everything you need there to kind of get started. WR8 stickers and manual. So it does have the 3.0 cc engine, which I guess is the G30. So they've kind of switched over to Force engines recently, but this still has the G series of radios, and then the leftover decals from the stickered body. And the vehicle itself looks amazing. I mean, that body is unbelievably nice. It'll be painful to roll this thing, but the stickers look awesome. I mean, it's officially licensed, all that great stuff. Clear Lexan, body altogether with a cutout for air filter, a little exhaust port here, no cutout for the antenna, so I'll probably shorten that a little bit because it sticks out a little bit too much. And then there's the vehicle, nice little 3.0 engine. I'm guessing it's 0.18 cubic inches, not totally sure. Aluminum, probably a 3mm chassis there. It does have a cutout for the pull starter, so this vehicle out of the box is designed for a pull start, which is nice. Most other vehicles like my Forza 3.5 are regular Nitro race kits, but they have to like add spacers or something to raise the engine, so it's not rubbing up against the chassis. But this one is designed out of the box for a pull start, which is cool. Little fuel tank there, I'm guessing 75 cc's is what it looks like. About the little tuned pipe there, looks like painted or anodized black. Does have the nice, more modern style air filter there, rather than some of the ones that the other ones use. Aluminum radio tray here, aluminum top deck for the center differential, dual disc brakes, of course. Pretty massive battery box here, so we'll take a look at what's inside. There's the receiver, there's the battery pack. So make sure, obviously, to set your fail-safe, set your endpoints on all the adjustment stuff. Pull start, of course. Plastic body shocks throughout. Feel a little bit over damped, I would say. Raleigh style tires, they look like they are directional, so make sure you match them correctly. very stiff foam bumper, extremely stiff. Adjustable body mounts, aluminum shock towers, about 3 millimeters. Front and rear look like, stamped or cast pieces, so they're not super nice machine ones. Aluminum hinge pin braces. So this is, I believe, based off like the Bullet series of vehicles. I actually have a Bullet MT30, which was kind of the predecessor of this vehicle. I mean, the layout is very similar still. But I would say this looks like it has some nice improvements, better body mounts, better shock towers. I think even the steering knuckles might look like they're improved. The old one, yeah, did have a tendency to break some of these front end parts when you're jumping it and stuff. So, hopefully they add some more durability there. Nice little plastic top brace, aluminum plastic chassis down the middle. What else is there to say? Adjustable turnbuckles for steering, but fixed links for the camber. I think there are different holes where you can mount the camber links to raise or lower them. Different shock mounting locations as well. So yeah, this is pretty similar to the Bullet line, but it's been modernized a little bit. Vehicle itself looks pretty nice. Still looks like it's got, it does look like has hex head hardware throughout, so that's really nice. Does still use some E-clips on some of these hinge pins and stuff, so a little bit old school there, as you can see there on the bottom. E-clips there, different mounts for the shocks on the bottom. Does have sway bars, front and rear, adjustable motor mount, obviously. So yeah, it looks really, really nice. All steel gears, I believe. Yep, spur gear and the clutch bell are obviously steel. So yeah, side mount exhaust port, slide carburetor with 2 needles, high speed and low speed, and then obviously the idle screw. So yeah, super nice looking vehicle. A lot of people think this is the best HPI racing vehicle. We'll have to see. I've never had a rally car, so this is pretty cool. Obviously, it's more of an on-road vehicle, but I am a fan of rally cars, obviously, because I bought one to drive in real life. And yeah, we're going to have to just start this thing up and see how it fires up. All right, we got it fired up. So yeah, it's pretty easy to start. Just running 20% Bones Brew nitro fuel in there. Heat up the engine, primed it of course. Check the glow plug to make sure it's right. I also made sure to check the endpoints and the fail-safe, something you always want to do on any brand new nitro vehicle. Yeah, but it fired right up, probably within 15 pulls or so. Did rev it a little bit high there at the beginning. I had my throttle trim up a little bit just to help it start. But yeah, no issues so far. Fired right up. These smaller engines seem a little bit easier to fire up than some of those big ones like 4.6 or something from HPI. Can be a bit of a pain, but this one fired up really easily. So nice little vehicle. Ran one tank through the engine so far. I'm going to complete break-in. Once again, check out your RC if you want to pick up an HPI or Traxxas, Armor, whatever you want. Definitely a great place with that 5% off coupon code. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit the like, share, subscribe buttons. Look for more videos soon. Thanks for watching.